So, welcome everybody to this amazing episode of Around the Loop. And you might be wondering, like, oh, Jill, you're in a nice green sweater. Well, yes, I was honored, and gifted by no other than...
I'm Luis. I'm from Garage Prince.
Thank you. And I'm honored to have you on the show, only because, A, you are the legendary man behind Out the Mud's collection, too. Like, you are the reason... And it's great to see that he speaks highly of you, and I've been waiting for this moment. I know we've been going back and forth on messaging for a month or so already. Got some change, and a couple rescheduling, but thank God that we're here, and I'm very honored. And so let's get started. So let's tell the world a little bit about yourself.
Shit, dude, I don't even know where to start.
Well, okay, I got you. Let's start with a little bit about your background.
Yeah, so my background is I'm from Vista.
Yeah.
It's like
born and raised?
Not born and raised. Okay. I was born in Tri-City.
Oh, okay.
We moved around a little bit, but Vista's where I ended up at. So it's like
it's nice. It's different out here. Honestly, I do like it's a different type of culture. It really is.
I mean, Vista's tight. I like Vista. I've been here since '99, but as far as like working without the mud, maybe. So I started screen printing in 2020.
Okay.
As far as myself, when COVID hit, so it's like there's nothing.
What got you into that?
Because I used to work for a screen printing company.
Oh, okay.
So
interesting.
Yeah, so I used to be like the head pressman in a screen printing company over here in Oceanside.
How long were you doing that for?
Like 5 years, 6 years.
Okay, so that's a good amount of years to get that good training.
It's like, but they closed up shop, and it's like that was the debating on moving to Ohio for them. Oh, wow. So I was like, took my family out there to see it, and we went during the worst time for a Californian, possibly, because it was during the snow time.
Oh, yeah.
I never driven in the snow or been through it.
It is scary. It's scary if you don't know how to.
Or through snow, So we went out there and it came back, and then we were debating on moving, and then COVID hit. And obviously nothing was working. Nobody was doing shit.
Woo! Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. I just figured I'd see if I could get a press. And that's how I ended up starting Garage Prints, obviously.
And what? So I know this sounds almost simple. It's a simple question, but I have to ask, like, how did you come up with the name? I know it's simple. I know it might even sound so goofy, but I have to ask.
It's pretty straightforward, because I had nowhere. I wasn't gonna rent nowhere, because obviously money wasn't coming in at the time. But my father-in-law let me take over his garage by
That's a blessing,
setting me up. Like did it for Christmas that year. I started. It hooked me up. It was like, the main thing wasn't if it wasn't for support, is I wouldn't be where I was at today. Because as far as like family goes, like my wife's family hooked me up.
That's
like I got to take over the garage, and that's how hence the name. Garage Prince came up, like
that's amazing.
It worked out somehow, but the name says it all. It's like
and I've been seeing what you've been doing, and I've been seeing how you've been. It's almost like there's a new. You're coming up with a new technique, a new something, a new print. And I've noticed it. I've noticed your style. It's always growing. It's always growing. It's not like you have one. It's only a single color. No. Like I've seen you do a multicolor too.
Yeah. So like the thing is, if it wasn't for my previous job, I wouldn't be as as versatile. Because I fucked up enough there to know like what to try to avoid. I guess you could say. So it's like the way I looked at it is just try to expand myself. It's like if I try to keep it simple and not get out of my comfort zone, then obviously I'm not trying.
And I like that you said about stepping out your comfort zone, because I know a lot of folks can relate to wondering like, should I do it? Should I not? And just, you like you said, stepping out of your comfort zone, you got to do it sometimes, and that'll show great results. It's scary, but
at the same time, it is, but I grew up skateboarding, and like I had a lot of homies like we didn't try it, and it's like you should have tried it.
Yeah.
You know, like
no, 100%.
You know, like how hard, how bad is it gonna hurt? You know, really.
And I love that.
Like,
I love
like
that.
the fall. So I've had plenty of failures skateboarding.
Okay,
know?
so I want to talk a little bit about skateboarding because you mentioned that. And then, because the evolution of skateboard definitely has changed so much. And when I was younger, grew up doing skateboarding too. I was no professional, but I loved doing a little street skating. It was fun. It was fun. My younger brother was definitely way better. But I want to ask, so how was skateboarding for your upcoming? Because it was different from mine, slightly.
Well, at the same time, I mean, I think when I grew up skateboarding, since it was a taboo, for because I grew up with a bunch of like black homies, white homies, Mexicans, as far as taboos, like, why are you skating, you white people? But so it's like, I mean, because either became, you were influenced by, like, obviously being, like, into stupid shit.
Yeah, no, I see.
So but for me, that was, like, my outlet, as far as growing up that way. And it's like...
Who were some of your inspirations, though, like, for skating? Like, I'm curious, like, were you inspired by some people? Who inspired you?
Yeah, I think the homies, mainly, as far as skateboarding went, because, I mean, the way I looked at it is, I don't know, like, nowadays we got technology, we got cell phones and all kinds of stuff, at the time, it was just our imagination and having tried to go find homies, like, the homies that I grew up with were pretty much inspiration in anything.
And for your skating group, did you guys also do art on the side? Because some skating groups did skate and
or graffiti.
Graffiti.
Yeah.
I like to say,
like
it's great art.
I mean, growing up around here, I mean, that's either new, like you need a graffiti artist or just somehow ended up in the art scene, like, but. I mean, yeah. If it wasn't for skateboarding, I probably wouldn't even have tried to be doing anything like that,
And I like that was the gateway to inspiration, and it's the creativity behind skateboarding, the possibility, the never-ending possibilities behind it. Like, you never know what you're gonna get out of it if you try.
Well, that's the honest truth, Is what, you're gonna have regrets later,
Thank you. And I tell that people all the time. It's like, oh, Gio, I don't know. And I'm like, no, just do it. Well, I was like, no, look, it took me a long time to get where I'm at. Trust me. I still fuck up. I'll look up on the screen. Like, my eye contact's bad. Like, I'll tell people, like, I do it on purpose so you guys can see it, that this is me. This is how I am. And it's okay. Just keep going. It's consistency.
Well, I mean, the way I look at it is, like, if we didn't try, why even think about it? It's like,
I like that. I really do, and that's
the way I look at it.
No, true. And so I want to ask, for skating, how long did you skate for?
Like 20 years.
Woo!
I mean,
okay.
I still try to every now and then.
That's awesome.
Every now and then, but
is there like favorite spots you like to go to here and there?
Nah, just Business Park, man.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about, like, do you have a favorite brand that you like? Some people do, some people don't. Some people are like, oh, I'll skate whatever.
Like, as far as, like,
what's your setup?
Like the skateboards go, I would go with like a girl chocolate.
Okay.
And maybe have some independent trucks. And as far as wheels go, it don't matter.
Okay. What about bearings? What you use for bearings? Because everybody's different.
Damn.
I gotta love my Swiss. I'm sorry, but I big fan of Swiss.
Yeah. So I was gifted some, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but I've had those for a while, and they still work good. It's been like 4 or 5 years, but I mean, that shows you I haven't been skating as much,
But that's amazing though. And, like, so do you usually you out there skating, or do you cruise around? Do you have a cruiser board too, or is it?
No, I try to stick to like flat ground.
I like that. Okay.
But lately, I haven't. I haven't touched a skateboard. It's been a while.
And I can imagine. I mean, there's probably been a lot coming in your life, and there's lots and lefts and rights, and it's almost hard to have that free time or that moment, like, hey, I want to go skate, or it's like, maybe, hey, you know what, I can't skate right now because I ain't got no health insurance. I should have no business out here skating, bust my ass, that's it.
Yeah, at the same time, dude, it's like, I've got a family now, so it's like, I try to invest more of my time towards the kids, try to take them out, but sometimes, because I don't just do garage prints, so it's like, my family has a flower business in Tijuana.
Really?
So that's where we're at right now.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so like Monday through Friday, I work doing flower business.
Oh, that's amazing.
And on like Saturday and Sundays, I come and dedicate myself to garage prints. But sometimes it could be longer days. Like, you know, like if I need the benefit of working for my father is like he understands what I'm trying to build over here, you know? So I get the leverage of taking off, you know, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because sometimes just working 2 days ain't fixing it, you know?
No, yeah,
I mean,
100%.
obviously I ain't grown to where I would like to be, but you know, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop, you know?
That's what I'm talking about, and I love that. I love that motivation right there, where it's like, you know, there's more, and you know, you're like.
I mean, there's been more, you know, as far as we just like upgraded recently, you know,
Okay.
but it's like we haven't put it out there yet because we still like learning the machine.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know, so as far as it goes, like there is growth, you know, and there should be more growth coming soon.
Yeah, okay.
I believe, you know, but
That's
it's like the way we look at it is we're just trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I want to ask for you know, the flower side a little bit about it, because some people are curious. And my auntie, my uncle, my tia had a flower shop in Mexicali.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, is it from setting up the bundles to dyeing the flowers,
And
the whole setup?
so the way my dad runs it is he runs wholesale.
Wow, okay.
You know, so it's like we have some people that do that, but our main business is doing wholesale.
Oh, wow.
You know, or retail, but you have to have a business, obviously, you know, for you to get the wholesale price.
True.
You know, so, but, yeah, so that's the way we work. My dad's like the provider, you know, like the wholesale florist provider of TJ.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we get a good amount.
Sheesh.
Like right now, especially like the yellow coming up, you know, I don't know if you, the September 21st or whatever, but yeah, a lot of people deal with yellow, you know, to give to their loved ones or something like that. I'm not too knowledgeable on it, but
yeah, and then for the Dia de los Muertos coming up too, those flowers coming up.
The marigolds.
Yeah. So that so I want to ask, when that happens for you guys and during that timing, is it mostly that flower?
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Okay.
I mean, it's still involved with like a bunch of roses, tulips, you know, like like a bunch of other flowers, but yeah, marigolds, like the orange ones, are like that's the it.
Okay.
From like I'll probably say like the 14th, you know, to like the 2nd of November.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, but.
And I also want to ask, you know, as on the father side, because I'm not a father yet, but I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to get there one day and become a father. But I've been able to help others with their kids and stuff whatnot. And I want to ask, you know, as a parent for you, how is it, you know, starting your own business from the ground up, and you know you're over here trying to balance family life and you're trying to balance work, so
it's difficult as fuck.
Yeah, and you know, and this is where we, you know, it's honest transparency, because some people want to hear the, you know, the honest truth, and it's
difficult as fuck, you know, but I mean the main part is I got the support, you know, so it's like, I mean, my family understands, you know, as far as that goes, you know, so it's like we're all getting 100% on this, you know, so it's like, I mean, it ain't just me, you know, so
it's a whole family, your whole family is a team effort on this one.
Yeah, as far as the people that can support, as far as that goes, yeah. So I mean, my wife helps out, my oldest daughter helps out, I myself, and then the other two just they're just on the side, you know.
That's a blessing though. And do you ever plan to one day have a shop if it keeps?
I mean, that's the plan.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
That's the idea.
Or more employees.
Yeah, that's the idea. You know, as far as it goes. But
what's your dream goal? I want to ask. So, what is your dream goal that you want to get to?
Dude, just run a shop. You know, something.
Like a small shop, big shop, warehouse shop. What do you dream of? Because anything's possible.
It is anything possible, but as of right now, something small. You know, as long as I can push out the work, you know, then. And if I could grow more, then we're pushing forward, you know?
I like that. And I want to ask, so what makes you stand out compared to other people out there that are doing screen printing as well? Because everybody's different. Everybody's different how they work and operate. Is it, you know, your customer service? Is it the quality, the print? There's something that makes you special versus others. So I'm kind of curious.
I mean, the way I look at it, I try to interact like 100% with my customers as far as anything goes. You know, I try to present myself, and I'm gonna give you me 100%.
Yeah.
You know, even if we don't relate. You know, like,
I like
you get
that.
what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna change myself for other people, and as far as it goes, you know, like,
True.
I just try to make the first impression, whatever it is, you know, like, that's the way I look at it, you know.
I know, I like that, and it's the real you. It's super genuine, and it's not. There's nothing fake about it. And okay, so I do like that, because some business people are, hey, you know what? I'm just trying to sell this. I don't really give a shit. Like, I'm just trying to make it happen, trying to make a dollar.
No,
That's
hell
it.
no. There's
But
like,
you can see the passion behind it.
But yeah, like, so like, my work matters, dude. Yeah, it's like, sometimes, like, I'm just gonna try my best, and that's it. You know, sometimes some people can't agree. Like, I haven't had anybody that disagrees as far as work goes.
That's a blessing.
You know, but you do have those one, you know, that just try to take you. You know,
They're always gonna be that's some hater.
You know, your confidence is going up, and all of a sudden it just goes, you know, because of one person. But there's plenty of positives out there. You know.
You ever had a bad customer? It's weird to ask, but
I didn't have. I guess you could say I had one bad customer, you know, but it's like, you just gotta learn from the experience, you know.
I see.
The way I look at it, because it's just, there's always gonna be people, you know, there's a misunderstanding or whatever, you know, or just stuff gets took out of context or whatever, you know, because, you know, some people just don't. Since you're a small business, people try to take advantage of that.
Yes. Okay. I love that. We're gonna tap into that in a second too, because that is important.
I mean, the people try to take advantage of that. You know, and it's like, you're just nobody, dude. It's like, but fuck you. You know, I mean, my bad.
No. You can definitely cuss. Like, you're 100%.
But it's like, the way I look at it is like, just because I'm working at a garage doesn't mean I don't have anything. You know.
No,
like,
your value is
but like, people, I've had
a lot.
Like, one person just like
Try to downplay you.
Try to downplay me, come and disrespect, you know, and it's like, but there's no need for that.
Exactly,
you know?
I get it.
Like, just whatever, take whatever you want, and it's like, don't come back, dude.
No, 100%,
you know,
100%.
Like, and I've had them to where they wanted to come back, and I was gonna do it, but my wife's like, nah, don't do it, you know, like, there's no need, you know, but it's like, I don't hold grudges, you know, business is business, and people change. You know, like, especially when money's involved. You know, so it's like,
yes. And I've learned that growing up especially in this podcast field. Like, I do everything all on my own. So everything that you guys see, you, the audience, like, this is all me, myself, and I. And now that I've told you guys on, like, the last recent solo episode where I'm doing this full time now. This is full time. I'm not, you know, doing my low voltage no more. That's the chapter closed. So I'm doing this full time. And you know, I've been seeing the support. People have been supporting. I've been seeing a lot of people that haven't been supporting, and it's cool. Like, you know, when I had the funds to support, I was out there supporting everybody, whoop-de-woo, coming out, and it was great. Now it's showing, but you know what?
But you get sometimes, you get homies that are like, oh yeah, and then so you get some homies that fucking hate, you know, and it's like, and then you would think like, oh, out of all people, I wouldn't have thought that from you, you know?
Oh, my gosh. Sometimes it'd be your own family shit.
Yeah. It's true, you know? It is. It's fucked up. But
it is. It's sad. It really is. And it's like, a lot of folks will be like, oh, well, you're just doing this and that. It's like, okay, well, you try it, or I can do better. Okay, then do it, please. Motivate me. Show me what's better than show me. Please. I want to learn. And I don't hate on that.
I think all the people that are talking shit or hating on the fact is like, it's because they never tried it, you know. So
that's what it is. It's the fear of not actually going out there and throwing yourself out there and trying.
I think the biggest thing is unknown. You know, it's like,
it is scary. It is.
Yeah, but we still here. You
know?
Yeah.
And that's a blessing. And honestly, like, and as you continue to grow and prosper, you know, I've been seeing the designs and everything. So I want to ask, like, when it comes down to, because I don't want to ask for the secret sauce. No. But I do want to ask, like, when it comes down to prints, like, I've seen, like, a puff print you done before. What other kind of, like, I guess, is there, like, what are the different styles? Because there's, like, puff print, there's, like, that kind of flat print. But what are the different styles? I kind of want to learn.
So there's, like, there's puff print, there's vinyl, you know, the iron-on stuff.
Yes, okay.
You know, and there's, like, DTF, which is, like, still the same thing, but it's
direct
transfer.
Yes.
You know, direct to film or something like that. And then there's
DTG.
Yeah, DTG, direct to garment.
Okay.
And then there's what else is there? There's like a and then there's the people that do like water based prints. You know, there's
I've never heard of that.
yeah, so it's like a softer feel. You know, as far as ink goes, yeah, there's different styles.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, so I haven't done like water based stuff, but I have the experience. I've done it.
What about like glow in the dark?
Yeah, that's possible too. Yeah.
And is that something you've done before yet?
Yeah,
or
yeah, we've done that here.
How does that process for you? Like, is that something you kind of like? I'll do like limited releases, or is it something people request a lot? Or just curious.
Like the way I work comes down to customers, you know. Okay. So I usually don't have stock unless I have like leftover from previous jobs, you know.
Okay, I see.
So the way if you order a printed like the sweater, you know, like I would just order the quantity, and you just give me the design, and I give you a quote for that way. So like I don't have my own stuff, you know, but I've had printed on like glow in the dark type of stuff. I have puff. You know, we've done vinyl recently with some hats.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've done hats, shirts, hoodie, jackets. What else?
Sweatpants.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff, but not like as far as my experience goes, bandanas, you know, like stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. And so I want to ask for like folks that are interested in getting into this field, you know, what is some words of advice you can give people that want to learn how to do this, that want to get into it? Like, is there like a YouTube or something? What do you recommend?
Yeah, there's a bunch of YouTube, you know. I would just say have patience, you know, because it does take time. A lot of people think it's easy, you know, or get the misunderstanding of it. It's like, oh, just real quick, you know. But sometimes to do like a single print or for like one shirt, it takes a lot longer to set up, like to do like the setup and everything than just do one shirt, you know. Like by the time I done the shirt, it take me 5 minutes, but setup took me like 45, you know.
I see. Yeah. Okay. I see. And so, what's the largest quantity amount that you've ever like somebody's ordered?
Like the most I've done is like 500, 400. Yeah.
How long did that take to do?
It takes a while. It takes a while, especially doing manual printing. It takes a minute. Because
I was gonna say, all your stuff is usually it's all manual, huh?
Yeah. It's all by hand. Yeah.
That's that just shows y'all that it's all by hand. So each one is made by love, ain't by. That's what I'm talking about.
Sweat and tears in there. It is.
Wow. And so when it comes to making do you make your own screen print, like the actual framing, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Some people do and some people don't.
No. Yeah. So I print out my film, my everything. I get my screens ready.
Oh wow.
I do everything in house.
And for a setup like that, how long does that usually take you to do? Is it just depending on like the image, or?
Yeah, so it comes down to image and how many colors it is, you know, sometimes.
Oh, okay.
So if it's more colors, obviously I have to like dry the more inks to print them, unless we print them wet, you know, but it depends on the type of style we're printing. But for the most part, if it's like solid colors, you know, like, yeah, like they call them spot colors.
Okay.
You know, so if it has 6 colors, each color we would have to print individually, you know, and that takes a lot longer.
Oh wow. Okay. And what about like the for drying? Do you hang dry them, air dry them? I mean, I don't think you throw them in the dryer.
So I work with plastisol, which is like just ink.
Okay.
You know, and it's but I have a conveyor. You know, it's kind of looks like a pizza oven.
That's cool.
You know, but I just pull the shirts underneath and it goes through, and that's the curing process.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. No, that's really cool. I like that. And then, I mean, when it comes to like houring, how do you what's your hours like when it comes down to like, is it depending on the project? Sometimes do you get caught up like up to like 1 a.m. doing this, or?
So sometimes I do, because I mean, I run my own business, you know, so it's like I can work whatever hours. So
which is great. That's the great part.
Sometimes we're procrastinating, you know, but for the most part, I try to get it done as quick as possible, you know, as soon as I can.
What's the latest you've ever been up doing an order or screen prints?
I had like an overnight job one time.
Ooh,
You
wow.
know, so just say if they dropped off their shirts right now
Uh-huh.
and they needed them tomorrow morning.
Oh,
I stayed up till like 4 or 5 in the morning just
and
you
made that
knocking
happen.
it out. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And so have you done a couple overnights, or was it
I've
just...
done plenty.
Oh, okay. Okay. So and that just shows a lot, y'all. That hey, he'll do it overnight, but I mean, it is all hand, it's all manual, y'all. So
I've done plenty. Yeah.
show that love and support too. Also, no, do you have like a review page somewhere, like on Google for your business, or is it just
so we do have reviews on Google, but I've gotten one bad review, and that's from that previous customer I was telling you about. You know,
let me find them out. Let me find out who that was.
No, but it's like for me, it's whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's just one person, and then that's like the way I look at it is word of mouth works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, I just as long as I keep doing a good job. And,
and you've been doing amazing.
And people spread the word for me. You know, that's like, I appreciate it. Yeah.
And just to let people know that, out here, if you're local in Vista, Carlsbad, Oceanside, Escondido, San Marcos, Palma, Temecula, all in North County, San Diego County, name it.
I've gone to Temecula, Riverside. You know, it's like
you'll hit the IE easily.
I drop off. You know.
Oh shit.
Especially if it's worth it.
And make sure y'all tap in. Make sure you guys come and show some love and support at Garage Prints. I'll even put it here on the screen so you guys can actually check it out. He's covered a lot of shirts, a lot of prints. He's done overnight. So for y'all folks that, hey, sometimes, man, shit, I need it overnight. He'll make it happen. But you got to show that love and support too. Understand that, this is family owned, family operated, all ran by him and his own family. Like it's all manual. So it's not machine. Like, no. It's all manually done. And so it's a lot of work, y'all, and that each shirt is made with love. It's made with love, tears, sweat, and blood. So it's all the good things. And make sure you guys tap in, show that love and support. Come out here and just reach out, like word of mouth. It's not hard to let people know, hey, I know somebody, or I know somebody that does this. It's not hard. Oh, who does it? Garage Prints. Oh, I saw it on the Around the Loop podcast. Like, and I hope that this is gonna help bring you in more clients. I really do help.
Yes.
I hope that this, people see this, they're like, you know what, I'm going to hit him up. Hell yeah, this is the guy, and it's local. So all the money that you guys are investing, because it's not wasting, it's investing, it's going into his business to help make more, y'all. So it's a reciprocating cycle that it just never ends, but it's going for a good cause. Support your mom and pop shop, support your local folks, support your local people first before you go out and spend a big dollar at Walmart. Like, yeah, sometimes you might need it at Walmart, but come and show that support here. Sometimes it might be. Sometimes it might be, but it's quality. It's prints that you're coming in with your own design. So I want to ask for people that are curious, like, what's the best way to reach out to you? Is it Instagram, or what other ways?
Instagram would probably be the best
way. Okay.
We got multiple people on there, so if
Perfect.
I'm not answering, someone else is gonna answer.
Nice. Okay.
Perfect.
As
far as that goes.
Got you. And what is the minimum order? What is the minimum amount that somebody has to
12.
12. Minimum is 12. Okay. Got you. And so when it comes down to like shirts, fabrics and stuff, do usually people bring their own, or do you offer like...
I do both.
Oh, really?
Like
Okay,
if people want to bring their own shirts, I'll just charge for the print. And it's like, and if you don't want to get the shirts, I'll get the shirts myself. But that's included with
the shirt and print. Yes, all together.
So I mean, it all comes out to how you want to look at it. Some people expect they're gonna save money by getting them themselves. But
no, 100%. I've learned that too. Like one of my first batch of shirts that I've done, at the beginning, like a year and a half ago. It came. I mean, the print came out great, but it came down to the quality of the shirt. And I noticed on some people, like, hey, my neck like ripped, or I have a hole in the armpit. I was like, what the hell? But it came down to the quality of the shirt. So how did you find out what kind of what quality works best?
So I pretty much just went with what I knew, because of my previous job, So I just whatever style they had, I kind of kept that in mind, But I go with like Gildan's.
Okay.
That's my my go-to product, unless a customer has like a preference.
Okay.
So it's like if they want a certain type of shirt, sweater, or whatever it is, we just try to work with whatever they want, and then But if they don't have an idea, I just go with what I want, and then, I mean, usually
they'll ask for like recommendations. And, okay.
But for the most part, people don't. Some people know what they want.
Nice.
You know, or like I said, they bring their own shirts, and then that way I don't have to worry about messing up on that part. You know, because some people are complicated.
I know, and I honestly can't imagine that something like that does get tricky. Okay. Wow, 500 shirts. I'm just thinking about like 500 shirts.
It took a while, then.
That is crazy. So, have you done like I guess big events for like gatherings, music shows, or something like that, where you've had to do?
As far as that goes, no, I haven't been lucky to.
No, not yet.
No, like as far as myself, like the garage prints, no, I haven't been lucky to. But I've been lucky to print some stuff out there and just be like, oh, I printed that, you know, like just walking around seeing it, it's like, oh yeah, I don't even know I printed it.
I'm gonna let my folks out know. Hey, the folks out in Palma, if you're watching this and you need some screen printing done, make sure you hit up my guy right here at Garage Prints. I'll put it on Instagram. Just let me know. Be like, hey, Gio, I heard it on the episode. Guide me the right way. I got you, because this is like I said, you know, we help each other out. For my folks out in Oceanside too, you're watching this, you know, and you need great shirts. You need shirts. Like I'm telling you, there's no excuse why you can't make it happen. You can't support one another. And at the end of the day, you everybody's satisfied. Everybody's satisfied. You got what you wanted. He got the work made. Like, it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, for real, though.
It is. And so I want to ask, too, like, you know, growing up doing this, you know, you say you started back in well, you started your own business in 2020.
2020, yeah.
Now we're in 2025, so 3 years in this. What are some of the biggest challenges you had to overcome yourself in the past 3 years?
Dude, a lot of challenges, you know, as far as, I think the biggest challenge was believing in that shit, you know, because, I mean, sometimes it gets to the point where you feel like stuff's not going right, you know, or just like,
it is scary.
What am I even putting all this effort for? You know, just to be like, nothing's working right now, yeah, but.
No, I feel that sometimes. Honestly, I do feel that sometimes. I can relate to that, and it does feel like that.
I mean, it sucks sometimes too, you know, but as far as it goes, in the past 3 years, the past 2 years have been great, actually, you know, so it's like the past 2 years, like, it's been showing, you know, so it's like the mood's change, you know, like, as far as that goes, you know, because sometimes, like, I don't even want to try no more, you know.
Yeah, there are days that you want to throw in the towel. It's true. It's true.
There ain't been days. It's been wild. So, yeah, like,
and I want to ask, like, so from the worst of the days, what are some of the greatest moments you've had in this business yourself?
I think just being able to still do it. You know, as far as like the moments I've had, I'm still doing it today.
That's a blessing.
You know, I got to do that sweater today. You
That's
know,
a blessing. I love that.
I got a little bit of work
exciting.
tomorrow, so that's like the biggest thing that's happened, you know, for me right now, and like we're still doing it, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, and so, is this business something you plan to do for generational wealth for generations? So hopefully, you know,
the way I look at it, I'm doing all this hard work so my kids don't have to.
I love that.
You know, that's the way I look at it, because I mean, by the time it gets to something, it's like I already put in the work, you know.
I love that, you know, and you're doing it now for generational wealth for your kids and everything, and for the folks out there that, you know, parents, inspiring parents, or soon to be parents, you know, it's never too late to really make it happen. At the end of the day, you got to do it for them, and for yourself too, but it's for them too. So there's, you know, always a bigger and greater cause, and, you know, don't be scared to throw yourself out there. It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking being in front of a camera.
It's just
or
the fear
like
of
it is
unknown.
It happens.
Know, it's like sometimes you're like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you have plenty of times to whereas it's battles.
And
you know, people expect you to be like, hey, you're balling already. You got your own business. You know.
Oh my gosh, like, I remember when folks would ask me too, like, oh, you know, you must be making a lot of money off this podcast. I was like, bro, I haven't make a single cent right now. Thank God, I've actually. God bless with the people actually tuning in and watching and supporting, watching and hearing the ads on the episodes. Like, I finally just got monetized, so I have ads on the show now, which is great. And so far, I made a total of, I think, 19 cents. Yeah, First time I said it was one penny. 19 cents is 19 cents.
It's something, dude.
It's like, a start.
The thing we got to see is the incline, you know? It might be like flat lines a lot of times.
That's the goal, is to continue to keep going.
Yeah, it's like, but it's a fucking ladder.
It is. It's a slow and steady race. It's not a rapid race, and it's something that folks do have to understand, that this isn't overnight, y'all. This isn't.
I mean, there's people that have had like good success.
Okay, yeah, it has happened.
Like quickly, you know, but it's like patience, dude.
Yeah, and your time will come.
Everybody eats when they want, you know, like not, you know, like they're gonna be able to eat eventually.
True.
You know.
True.
And it's like, just because they got to eat sooner doesn't mean you're not going to, you know.
No, 100%. You know, and I do agree with you 100% on that. Like, yeah, because your time will come. Like, your time will come where you get to eat the fine things. You get to do the fine things. Like, in all time, in all due patience. Like, it's gonna happen. Sometimes, you know, it's faster than others, but it's gonna happen
if you try.
You got to make it happen first. In order for that to happen, you got to make it happen. Let me double check the camera real quick to make sure we're still rolling, because I've had that issue before where I've rolled.
Can I get some water?
Yeah, do your thing.
I got caught. I was like,
we're perfect. Yeah, we're 36 minutes in. We're good. So we're back to rolling, and
I mean, yeah, the blessing is, however, you know, but at the same time, is we're trying, dude.
100%. 100%.
Putting in that work.
And it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. And sometimes you want to throw in the towel. There's days that, you know, you look over and hey, I'm getting compliments. I'm getting comments. Oh, people bought this. Like, okay, cool. And you know, for me as a podcaster, my main mission is to shine light on the locals, to shine light on everybody in the county, North County, San Diego County.
So you're from Vista?
I'm actually I was born and raised in Oceanside.
On Oceanside?
So
okay.
I was born in Tri-City and then raised in the Valley in Oceanside for my first 5 years of my life, 6 years of my life.
Like North River Road out there?
No, I was out in the Valley. I was out in by the Timbers, by where Stater Brothers is and everything. So I grew up in the Timbers. Yeah.
Where the golf course is at?
Kind of close.
Yeah.
And more closer, like Fireside Park. It's in the Mid Valley. And then I went up to the east side. I grew up in Bosole for the rest of my life there, and it was great. I mean, the community was great. I love the people there. It was great. There was a lot of culture, a lot of history in it, and you know, it was great. But now I'm out from Oceanside all the way to Palma, and it's a different community out there. I love the people there. It's great. They treat me so kind and so well, and I love the culture out there. I love learning new things, learning about their culture too. It's amazing, and you know, shout out to the community. Shout out, thank you guys for having me, you know, be part of it. It's been a blessing, and my goal is to help the community prosper too, to help everybody prosper, because I want to see growth. I want to see people win and grow, and it's word of mouth. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
And podcasting, this is the beauty of podcasting, because you never know who's gonna see it, and you might have somebody from the UK hitting you up like, hey, I need a shirt, I need some shirts. You're like, what the? All right, cool, like. And you never know that this could happen. You might have somebody in Mexico hit you up, or people in Canada. Like, you never know, and this is exciting. I'm excited to see what this has in store for you, what this can help you and your family out. And I'm going to continue to, you know, show the love and support for your business too, because at the end of the day, we got to support one another, and that's how we're going to grow. That's the only way we're going to grow. And like I said, I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate, you know, you taking your time, and thank you again for the sweater. Thank you for the sweater. Thank you for the print. Like, it's an honor and privilege, and honestly, shit, I almost cried, because it's a really great gesture, and something that I don't receive a lot. So when I do, it means the world. And I want to ask,
I mean,
you know,
just something nice, you know. That's why I feel like it.
I appreciate that a lot.
You don't get too much. Yeah, some people don't. You know?
No, and you know, little things like this, it means the world. And I want to ask, you know, as we start wrapping it up, because this is not the last time I'm gonna have you on the show. I promise that we're gonna continue to have you on the show. I'm gonna come out and still showing that love and support, to see the growth of your business too, because that's what I want to see. I want to see the growth, and I want to be.
There is growth. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's like we haven't put it out there because
it's gonna happen. It's in store. I'm excited.
It's there already.
I'm excited.
You know, we're in the process of learning something new.
That's
you know,
good.
so it's like we'll be able to expand ourselves a little more. You know, so there definitely is growth here. Like. It's already happening. It's already in the works.
It's in the motion. That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry, it's like the hella flies around here.
Right I know. You're like, ah.
Yeah, but it's like, so there is growth,
mm-hmm.
you know, and we're moving up.
No, and I'm excited. I'm excited. And like I said, for the folks out here, you know, if you want to come and help your local screen printing, I'm telling you, hit up Garage Prints, hit him up. I'll have my link on Linktree too, so you guys can tap in. There's no excuse. You'll see it on the episode. It'll be in the episode description. And this episode will come out fresh on a Monday. I'll tell you guys when. I'll announce it ahead of time so you guys can tap in. Like I said, nothing was scripted here. There's no script, no nothing. This is all super genuine, super raw. And like at the end of the day, I hope you guys are here to help one another. Let's support one another. Like I said, I'm doing this full time. He's doing this full time too. And at the end of the day, we're trying to make it happen, like you and I. So I do want to ask, two questions, two different questions. And my first question is, if you were to see the younger version of yourself in front of you right now, what would you tell him? What is something you would tell the little you that would I prepare you for now?
Just go for it.
I love that. No, I love that, and that's I love that because that's super genuine. And now I want to ask another question: is what is one message that you have for the folks of around the world around the loop, around the world? Like, what's something you want to the world to know you by, to remember you by, the legacy you're leaving behind? What is something? And it's okay. There's no. You don't have to rush it.
To be honest with you, there's like no answer. I just want to leave something. That's the way I look at it. Like, as far as I haven't even ever thought about that.
No, and it's okay, and it's something to think about, because at the end of the day, you're gonna leave such a legacy behind that you'll motivate people to get into their business. You never know, like, who's gonna be watching this and they'll be like, man, I needed to see this. I needed to see something super raw. Like, he's doing it. I can do it too. Okay, hell yeah.
I mean, that's the way I looked at it. At a lot of stuff. My dad has his own business. He's been in it for 20 years, so it's like, if the way I look at it is, if that fool can, I can.
Yeah.
It's like...
Same thing with my pa's. Like, my pa's make it fucking happen. I can't too. There's no excuse.
Why can't I?
Exactly.
But it's obviously, we all have the wrong idea of a business. Sometimes people get lucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes we fucking put in work. So...
Yeah, that is true, and for the folks out there, like I said, it's a steady race. I mean, sometimes you might be lucky with social media. It's a powerful tool. You never know. It's an overnight sensation, or maybe not. But we have the ability, we have the power to make a difference, y'all. And like I said, tap in, show that love and support, and it's super simple by coming over to his page, following the page. Share, like, it ain't hard. It doesn't cost you anything. I've seen half the folks of you over there wishing to some celebrity happy birthday, and they don't even know who the fuck you are. Let's just be honest. So how about let's support one another? Let's support the locals, where you say happy birthday, they'll actually say happy birthday back because they care. They care. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Don't waste your energy on places that you don't need to. Support the locals. Support us. Support you and I. At the end of the day, we're all gonna win. And for folks that are curious where this episode is going to be at, it'll be on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Spotify, Apple, you name it, it's going to be there. Video episode will come out on a Wednesday. The audio episode will come Monday. So you guys tap into the audio, listen to the ads. Please help me out. I'm telling you, this is full time. And for the video, it'll come out Wednesday, so you guys can check that out. It'll be on YouTube. I'll put the link on my Instagram at Around the Loop Podcast. Make sure you guys tap in. And for all my folks out there that want to be on the episode, reach out to me. Like I said, I'm doing this full time now, so don't be afraid. But I'm going to help you guys grow. So at the end of the day, this is all worth it. This is an investment for yourself too. So don't be afraid if I, say, hey, I have a traveling fee. I have a traveling fee because at the end of the day, it takes me about an hour to get anywhere to you guys. So just know that it's gas money. And plus, I'm helping you guys' business grow too. So it's guaranteed growth. We're going to make it happen. So tap in, and thank you so much for the jacket, the sweater. It's an honor and privilege. Thank you for the print, and I'm looking forward to having you on the show again.
Oh shit! Thank
you so much for everything. And like I say, y'all, thank you so much for tapping in on Around the Loop, and that's it. It's a wrap. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.